Gotta dream big, gotta dream big. Gotta dream big, gotta dream big. Gotta dream big, gotta dream big. Gotta dream big.
Who will stop me now? I always been hip-hop consistent.
All right, let's just jump right into it. This is Dream Big Hip Hop. This is the podcast. The vibe is growing. The momentum is getting bigger. We getting animated. We getting more live. This, to me, it's a blessing on top of blessing. We have part 2 of the main event, and I like to say that because it goes well with what this gentleman's athletic background is. For y'all those that already peep game, y'all already see who it is. We got 17-0 Harold the King Calderon, straight from Miami-Dade, Isdale Road, Honduras background. He has already been welcome here at the show. He was the first guest to bless us and get the ball rolling. I will never forget that, and that's something that I will definitely always remember and keep it as a stamp. I'm not going to forget none of that because I'm a humble dude myself. We get wild, we get loudy, we have fun. Dream Big Hip Hop Podcast. The mission statement is to talk about athletes, entrepreneurs, their up-and-comings, their downfalls, their tragedies, their success, the stories that are not told. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're showcasing here. So let's bring everybody. Let me bring the guest of honor as right now. We're not going to label this an episode. We're not going to name this because it's something special. We're just going to keep the vibe going. Harold the King Calderon, welcome to Dream Big Hip Hop Podcast again. Hey. Thank you for coming. It's a blessing. The first time we did is to jump into it. You were 16-0. You were facing Martinez.
Yep, yeah, I was
that was at the Hard Rock Casino.
Hard Rock Casino.
And brother, you did it.
Mr. Talk a lot. That's what he was.
Yeah. You did it. You successful. You came out 17-0. I heard you were rolling with like 350 people.
Hey, they call us Spartans, man. The 300s.
We came
deep. We came deep that night, man. It was a city against city. It was just, we was repping, man. We came hard because everybody took it personal. It was just crazy. That atmosphere that night was crazy, man.
It was buzzing. I heard from the interview when we first did it at Punchline Fitness. Shout out to Punchline Fitness for letting us get up in there and making it work.
Punch Elite Fitness.
Punch Elite Fitness. I'm a jerk. Punch Elite Fitness, but it's, thank you for letting us get up in there and do it. As Ricardo had told me to get in there and get a workout in.
Right.
And Vinny and told me to get in there. I'm family. We could get a workout in.
Anytime, you're more
and
welcome.
As you can see, I ain't done it yet. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my crunch game on because I seen the pictures where you out there flexing. You know what I'm saying? No homo, but bro, you're doing your thing. We got to get that motivation overall as athletes and I got to get my shit together. But regardless, I'm not talking about me.
Yeah. We're
getting back to the subject. So you won.
I definitely won, yes, sir.
And that fight was one of what I call ground shaking. I heard the crowd was loud, the vibe was right. Jim Jones was there supporting you. And go ahead. Anybody else that was there supporting you or
yeah,
how did you
a
feel?
lot of people was there that night. My brother Jim Jones came out. Kiko Alonso walked out with me. My brother Jonathan Cypress from Tennessee Titans, he was there. Believe it or not, James Johnson pulled up, surprised me last minute. It was crazy, man. And my whole hood came out.
And and you expected that turnout, or you knew the people was coming.
Right.
You were focused and you knew the people was coming, but was it like more than what you thought it would be, or the vibe was the 300? That's a big deal.
Yeah, it was more than I expect. No, I expected everybody that I know was gonna come out because they seen how personal it was and they knew it was our hood on the line. So they took it. I feel like they took the fight more harder than me. You know what I mean? Right. Like it was crazy, the chanting and it was crazy.
And you heard that in the ring.
Yeah, we even got in trouble. Like I got in trouble. They pulled me back. They're like, "Oh, your crowd." There was kind of inappropriate. The things that they were saying.
Oh, they were getting ugly.
Yeah, it was just saying some very
disrespectful things. It was an ugly moment. We had to do it.
But yeah, that's what happens when you put two people from the same place to fight.
Now we're discussing the actual event. That's that night. But even at the weigh-in, it was rumbling. Like, go ahead, speak on it.
Yeah, the night before the weigh-ins, it got crazy there too. I'm usually cool. I keep my composure, but it was weigh-ins. I'm hungry, starving.
Right, of course.
I'm professional. I take this serious. I was on point, ready to jump on the scales and keep it moving. My opponent decided to show up 3 hours late. He probably was losing weight or I don't know what it was. He showed up late, so I was already amped up. And when he walked in, you know, I just lost it. I was like, let's go. Like, I got rude. You know, I got out of character, but it was just, I don't know.
Is that a growing part? Is that lack of maturity, or that's just fire? That's just you being you. You the king. You claiming your kingdom and fuck everything else.
I wish I could have, you know, kept it in, but that's just what came out. It was just natural. Like, that's it. I snapped, and it was time. It was wartime, and that's, you know what they say. There's no rules in war. Like, it's
You're
time
right.
to battle.
There's no rules in war. That was a boxing event, huge for the city of Miami. Now let's just get through it. You won. You're 17-0. The hand was raised.
Yes, sir.
Victory was yours. The Punchy Lee Fitness claimed the victory. TMZ claimed the victory.
Yes, sir.
Harold the King Calderon claimed the victory, and everybody saluted. We all with a big ass party afterward.
Yes, sir.
Right? That's what's up. I want to give the congratulations. If I haven't given it to you, I probably did, but you
did.
we got to do it again.
Appreciate you.
Once again, we have Calderon here because guess what? He's going for it again. He has another. He finally found another. Let me not say finally. He found an opponent that's going to put their name up against his, and I think he's going to lose. I think you're going to get the 18-0. I know you're going to get the 18-0. How do you and your camp feel about that?
You know, we're very confident. You know, we work. I know I said we work hard, but we worked hard for this one, and we're still in camp right now. And you know, I'm gonna be even meaner and slicker, smarter. Just gonna be even a better fighter than I was last fight, and that's my goal for every fight, to be better and better, and just keep working on my craft and perfecting any mistakes that I made last time. I felt like, let me speak a little bit about the last fight. Like, I felt like as the fight went on, like I started getting into my groove, my rhythm, and just felt so much relaxed. And like the 10th round, I had the most fun. It wasn't the 10th round. I was already relaxed, and my rhythm was there. So I want to just ride that wave for my next fight, and like know that I got to get that rhythm. And once I get that rhythm, it's just gonna be a wrap.
So it's fair to say, if my memory serves me correct, you had any opponent go more than 6-7 rounds before that fight.
Yeah, I had,
so that fight took you a little bit further.
Yeah, that was my first 10-rounder.
So you actually took it. You didn't expect to go 10.
No, I actually didn't. So you know, I take my hat off to my opponent. You know, he dug deep and stayed the whole 10th round.
We can't be angry at him if he repped his part of Miami too.
No, of course not. No.
Right. So competition serves, competition, and it was perfect that you came out on top. Now, we could go back in time and say, what if he did, but it doesn't matter because we're on past that. But it's good that you learned some mistakes that you did.
Definitely.
Or rather, you criticize yourself, where now you get to sharpen the knife a little bit better, and you're going to be, more tactical. You're going to see your eyes open. Did you have the proper rest? Did you have the proper hydration? Like, you were good?
I felt fine. I felt great. I actually felt like everything was there because I was just so motivated and I had something to prove.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was not gonna take a L.
There's
no way. Like
hell no.
I don't know. I would have done whatever it took to win. You know what I mean? And we did it. I mean. So
now you're coming up with the next match. You like to say the name of the match or the event?
Yeah,
or,
the event.
You could speak on it.
Yeah. I'm definitely I'm gonna be fighting November 10th. At the Miami Fair Expo Center, under the promotion, New Champions promotion. I'm going to be on the undercard of the Gamboa versus Beltran fight. The
Gamboa versus Beltran fight.
Yeah.
At the Miami Fair Expo.
Yeah.
That's Corway, right?
Yep, pretty much, yeah.
That's Corway 107, am I right? Or 117?
Somewhere around there.
It's the Miami, everybody know, that's the hood too.
Yeah.
So you're bringing it down to, what is that, Sweetwater? So, you feel me? That's what's up. They have the gun expo there too, but we're not gonna talk about that. You got guns and it's taking you to 17-0. But okay, my brother, go ahead. New champ. What is it? New champ.
A New Champions promotion.
New Champions promotion. Salute to them, brothers.
Yeah, and I'm, I feel honored to be a part of the show that they're doing, and I just appreciate them giving me an opportunity to showcase my talents, and once again, put everything on the line for my city.
That's what's up. And I think you're going to get an even bigger crowd. I think you're going to be able to have an even bigger audience because you're touching different parts of South Florida. You're repping your hood. People know who Harold the King Calderon is. Even the Ticket Miami and Brendan Tobin got you out there saying Dwayne Biscayne, right? What is that?
Yeah,
For
give
Dwayne
Dwayne
Biscayne Boulevard. That's what's up.
Definitely, man.
So as they also do a good job where they reach on local artists and they reach on beyond national, attention. But I thought it was pretty dope that they went back to get you also to do that campaign, because they're keeping the finger on the beat. Right. You're young, you're doing your thing. The ball is rolling, the momentum is fire. So, I see what they're doing, and it's kind of like I'm doing by having you as a guest again. Recently, because you were on a couple 4 or 5 months ago. Right. But how do you feel that you're at the edge of the moment? You're it right now. You're the Miami Heat right now. You feel me? Like,
I feel great because I put in the work, and I always knew the time was gonna come, and it's finally coming. And to see your hard work pay off and get recognition means everything. Like, that's what we work for. Like, I don't work for the recognition, but it just feels good. Like, you know what I mean? To see
it's duly earned.
Yes, and
and it's well deserved.
And I'm honored that Brendan Tobin thought that I should be part of the whole campaign, because when I was in his show, he told me I told him how much I love D Wade as a player, and that was one of my favorite players. Like,
of course,
the reason I even liked basketball was because of him. You know what I mean?
Now, so you also in the media heavy with the Dolphins. Like, you go to Dolphin games and you have fun with it, whether lose or win, right? Everybody in Miami is always on a roller coaster with those damn Dolphins, but you keeping it real. You there.
I'm loyal, man. I'm loyal to my team, man. I have to be. You know what I mean? We take the good and the bad. But the Dolphins, I have faith in them. We started off good and we gonna finish good.
I
believe that, man.
I believe the same thing, man. I believe the same thing. I said Super Bowl the first 2 weeks just like everybody else, and I don't think I should have said that.
It's all right. Hey, now stay confident. Just believe we can make it happen, man.
Now let me go ahead.
I ain't finished. You got my brother Kiko Alonso having the best season right now as a defensive player. We got to say he's definitely making that Pro Bowl this year. They got to give it to him.
Kiko is in every play.
No, every play. He wants a piece of everything, man. That boy is
in every play. Dropping a shoulder, dropping somebody's helmet off.
Everything.
He got his helmet in people's chest.
Yes,
that boy is playing. I ran into him, and I'm not a dropping names type person. Some people might mistake me when I drop names because of the network that we're in and the industry we're in. And I'm not that type of person. But when I saw Kiko, I said, "Yo, I'm down with Harold Calderon." He looked at me. He was like, "That's what's up. Me too." You know what I'm saying? But it was like, he's not a meathead, but he's just a big person. Yeah. He's all business and his too. So he asked me, was I at the fight? I said, hell no, dog. I had to say no. And he was like, you gotta be there. And then I was like, yo, I'm gonna let him know that you're, because like I said, I had to use that plug. Why not, man? That he's Colombian. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit awkward at the moment, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm one of them motherfuckers that don't give a fuck.
Nah, man.
But we got to keep
cool
it authentic.
Like, let you know, Kiko got a big heart, man. He's a cool guy, man. And, that's my brother right there. So,
and they in season. So
right now? Yeah, it's tough.
They in season. But you know what? Let's get to a hip-hop part, what I'm saying, of the podcast. So you said that you were heavy into wasted talent.
Yeah.
And it's been a couple weeks. Music stays vintage, hip hop stays hip hop. Are you still in that vibe when you're training? Like, are you still in that vibe where you're listening to that music, or what are you listening to now?
I'm still, I still be bumping the wasted talent, But right now, I'm kind of feeling the little baby wave, man.
Okay.
I'm really digging that. You know what I mean? Everything he's doing, him, Gunna, and them boys, they doing good music, man. Especially for the South, hey.
So you got your ear to the streets.
Yeah.
On top of everything else, you still got that hard hip hop coming at you.
Yeah. And I can't wait for More Diplomatic to drop. That's coming out Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's true. They I think they had a video out recently, right?
Yeah, they coming back hard like they never left, man.
And you know what? I think hip hop needs it. Because there was too much commotion, too much back and forth within the camp. that we not that we don't need. It happens with their brothers argue,
Yeah,
but it's good that they working together.
Yeah, to get it back, because they left us hanging at the peak when we wanted them, but
Right.
they back, and it's like they never left, and the music's better, they're more mature, they know the music's gonna be crazy. I already had previewed some stuff, and let me tell you, shit's fire.
That's what's up. So you got the access to get into the studio.
Oh yeah,
And listen to shit.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
imagine so. Just like he comes and takes you out.
Yeah.
It's all love.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
God
so let me
support
get
people
your
support you.
professional advice or expertise on the most recent fight. Now I'm bringing this up only because it's relevant, and you're an artist as a boxer. You develop your skills to be the right fighter, fight the right people, make the right chess moves in your career. So what are your thoughts about the AB fight, the Adrian Broner fight, and Pacquiao? That's something that came out of nowhere.
Right.
Do you think that's just for show like McGregor and Mayweather was, or that's like another real fight? Like that's something that's worth to see.
No, I definitely think it's worth to see, and I'm actually excited about the fight. I like the fight.
I think it's good competition if Broner wins.
Okay.
I think Pacquiao should win
Right.
because he's beyond experience. But is that his downfall also, that he's a little bit or a lot older than AB? Do you look at an opponent in that matter, or it doesn't matter?
Like what, age or something?
Yeah, like
Nah, I
depending
don't
on who it is.
Nah, I really don't. Age is just a number, bro. If a man's motivated, a man will do what he wants to do, and he'll like do whatever it takes to get that win if he really wants it. You know what
Right.
I mean? And that fight right there is gonna be good because AB, that's like Floyd Jr.
Right,
So
right.
Floyd easily beat Pacquiao, but can AB follow that plan that that same game plan that
Right.
Floyd did for 12 rounds? I don't know, because there's only one Floyd.
There has been similarities with them, the relationship before or whatever, and now, so does Pacquiao have that edge? Because him and Mayweather went, as far as they did, but now, like you said, this is like a Mayweather, not a junior, but a Mayweather younger, hungrier
Yeah.
Mayweather.
Right.
So does Pacquiao have that edge where he'll be able to find, his weak spot? Like you're professional.
He's
like,
he's a vet. Pacquiao's been in the game since he was like 16, 15 years old.
It's
He's
true.
seen everything. And, if he's a real, sorry about that. If he takes his craft serious, Pacquiao,
Right.
He'll learn from the mistake that he did against Floyd, and he's finding somebody similar, so he's going to do some adjustment that he couldn't make the last fight. So maybe he'll beat him, And that fight's really to set up, Floyd Pacquiao too.
Right.
So if,
So why does Pacquiao have to go through all those,
hey,
It's a
Floyd
tough
runs the show,
road.
bro.
Yeah.
And that's the way it goes.
It's like you prepping them up just to get your shit knocked out again.
And AB, everybody.
But
Hate
AB
some-
wants Miller. You
it-
think
but
AB wants to go that further and get Mayweather?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right. Of course.
because who wouldn't want to fight Floyd? You know what I mean? First of all, like they say, that's the Mayweather sweepstake. You fight Floyd, your life's set for life. You know what I mean? Anybody that fights him, they straight. Look at Madonna. He retired after he fought him. Well, he got lucky to fight him twice. He hit the lotto twice.
That is true.
He retired after boxing. I say, he's a king in his country now.
That's what's up. Okay, so now let's get back to your undercard. Is this an undercard that, let's say, like, how does it work for a boxer? Are they prepared ahead of time to be an undercard, and that's something that is your position, you're suited, or because Gamboa and Beltran is a big fight, it's a big card.
World class.
So are you more like, it's dope, I'm fighting under them?
Oh yeah.
So then you take that as an honor. Like, that's like somebody rocking the stage, and then when they get off stage, somebody else rock the stage, but they don't want to do it because the first artist already killed the crowd.
That's right.
So Gamboa and Beltran are going to be like, this young motherfucker just, it's something to deal with.
It's an honor to be fighting under them guys.
That's what's up.
It's going to be Gamboa versus Beltran. That's two world class. Beltran fought for a world title before. Gamboa's been a world champion. You know what I mean? For me to fight under that, it's crazy. So I don't mind. Like, this is my city, and he's from Miami too. So hey, it's a win-win for me. I'm gonna get, and this fight is actually gonna be live on pay-per-view too. So I'm gonna be reaching homes that never seen me before.
So-
outside of Miami.
Okay, so So it's an honor to fight under Gamboa and Beltran. You know, as the world class fighters. You know, you're proud for that moment. New Champ Promotions.
New Champion Promotion.
New Champion Promotion. My bad. I'm gonna get it right. New Champion Promotions. You know, you guys are doing something that's I don't think ever been done before. Without counting, let's say, any fights at the Mikisuki.
Right.
But they're bringing it to where real people are gonna go. Like, not like just fans. I mean, real boxing fans. Real people can touch you. You know, the Miami Fair Expo. I'm excited to see how they set it up.
Oh, I heard the production team's gonna be.
It's gonna be
because you know it's gonna be on TV, so they're gonna make it look crazy.
It is a pay-per-view event.
It is a pay-per-view event.
So that's something this is the first pay-per-view in Miami. Are we breaking news here? Is that what it is? First pay-per-view in Miami, Florida?
I think so.
I'm gonna have to check this shit out, man,
you're
because
right.
we're gonna break this out.
That's
Exactly.
I'll be honored to be part of that too.
And I think that's well worth promoting also. So I guess when we get the information, you know, we're gonna do it on Dream Big Hip Hop on IG, on all social media, Drink Champ Sports on all social media. We're gonna make sure we get this promotion out correctly if it is a pay-per-view event that's never been happened in Florida before, in Miami before, in Southwest Miami before, in Sweetwater before. You feel me? And likewise you know, let's give, while we have this opportunity, let's give everybody your social media before.
You guys can follow me at Harold Calderon _ on IG. On Facebook, it's one Harold Calderon, and on Twitter is one Harold Calderon. So just go ahead and follow me, man.
Do you have the new champions from IG? Do we know it? Or we'll get it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The podcast listeners, this is the live shit that we talk about, how we keep it real. You know, we selling tickets. Come support. You know, this is. I like to say this because the podcast listeners that hear us, you know, they're not gonna see the video till later.
Right.
Even though it gives them an opportunity to go see the video, and for we could show you what we're talking about in the video and the podcast. You know, you just gotta listen to it. That's one of the podcast fun things that we like to do. We talk a lot of shit, but then you actually get to see it when we drop the video.
You put a picture in your head,
yeah,
your
we plant the
imagination,
seed in
and
there.
you see it. You're like, oh, snap.
But okay, so your camp.
Yeah.
Is your camp? I have to add the question. Is your camp the same people? Have you changed anything? Or are you still solid?
My team's still the same. We made a couple little changes. It's only gonna help my career. You know, we got a world class trainer now as my head coach, John Davis Jackson.
Shout him out.
He was a world champion before, and he's a world champion trainer. So he had other world champions that he has trained.
That's what's up.
So we decided to go with him because he kind of has the same style as I did. He was a southpaw, but he was really right-handed, just like me.
Okay.
And he used to work the body a lot. So we've been working for a couple weeks, probably like a couple months now since the last fight, and I'm just excited to put in to show you guys the work that I put in and the new adjustments and the new things that we put together.
So for those that don't know, southpaw means lefty.
Lefty, yeah.
I know it's something that might sound redundant or something that people say they already know, but there's some people that don't know.
True.
So southpaw is this: you go lefty or you are lefty.
You fight in a lefty stance.
There you go. So he did that. You're familiar with that. He's familiar with that, and he's tweaking you.
Yeah, definitely.
So you really not the same boxer you was when you fought.
Nothing like that.
There you go.
Different.
So it's gonna be more.
We're doing more combinations. We're smarter in there. I'm just excited. Like I could show you better than I could tell you.
Don't show me nothing. I don't want to be shown nothing. I want to see it all. That's just a joke. But that's what's up. To excel in your expertise, in your athleticism, in your tactical skills as a boxer. To me, it's always dope to see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like we could see the fight you did before, and then we could see what he was like. Oof, like look at the jab or look at the footwork.
Right.
That's something that, let's say, takes you to the different level after this fight. So we're not going to get too far ahead because you have to go through this fight. We got to be real and trust the process. And you deal with what you deal and get to it. But it's going to be well worth it in the end, bro. I think, pretty sure victory is yours. But we don't jinx nothing here at Dream Big Hip Hop. We just support positivity and keep the vibe right.
Right. Like I told you before, I work too hard, you know what I mean? And ain't nobody working as hard as me out here.
That's what's up.
And the same thing's gonna happen. Now I got an even stronger team, and I don't promise a world championship tomorrow, but I'm gonna bring one. And
we're gonna be there step by step, man. I think we're going to follow this heavy. The story you have, the person you are, the history you have, the accolades you're winning, the everything you're checking off, not as a bucket list, but as a boxer. You know, every time I speak on the podcast and I bring up, we had a boxer name, it's like I get to say that again, right. And everybody's like, "Oh yeah, from Miami," because so it helps me that not only am I still promoting you right. and your brand, the vibe that we were able to have in the beginning. I like, yeah, you know, he was the first episode, smooth dude, hard hitter, and it's dope to me. To me, that's what is why we do this, right. To continue that vibe. I think it's hard. I think it's dope. But let's talk about what your other opponent, because I still don't know his name. Right. But does he have a background that you're familiar with? Do you know of him, or is he just, you know, somebody that's in the way, that's on schedule?
Unfortunately, we haven't had a chance to lock in the opponent because a couple of the fighters pulled out or they outpriced themselves. They wanted too much money to fight me because of my record. You know what I mean? Right. And they're like, oh, he's 17-0. You know, I'm gonna risk my
jaw,
my record. Right. You know, I can't doing it for peanuts. But they offer him good money, but they're just finding an excuse. This is my opinion, not to fight. You know what I mean?
So then, exactly, nobody wants smoke with the king. But you know what? It is what it is. You got to play your position. You're going to play your part. We're still going to move forward and support that whole event. And we'll find. We're going to get somebody to get out there and knock it out.
No, they definitely going to find somebody.
Now, let's talk on Media Day. You know, I'm willing to not promote other people to come and talk to you, but that's your business. Right. So why not use us as a tool? And I'm willing to make that joint venture. So now as Dream Big Podcast, we're going to give Calderon the floor where he could speak on his media day. For anybody out there that want to go holler at him or network or, you know, build with the young man, you know, so be it.
Yeah, so we're going to have a media day November 3rd. That's next Saturday. Next Saturday. It's going to be from, I believe, 1 to 3. I'm going to be having my media day where I'm going to be working out, you know, talk to people and, you know, just to see my last training session before I have my fight. But there's a bonus this time. We're going to have Gamboa in the building, you know, world-class champion, world-class fighter. He's going to be there. He's going to have his media there at the same time. So, you know, you're going to come out and, you know.
And for those that don't understand what a media day is, it's not for, you know, other people to come in and have an actual interview, which is what is being done. But this is for, let's say, fans or supporters to come do their homework, to come actually and see a live event. If you guys never really done to a media or been to a showcase, I suggest you guys go out there, see the vibe that's going on in your city, see the hard-working young man in the camp that's making noise. You know, they're showcasing this to promote the brand, promote the talent, promote the business, promote the promotion company, promote the gym. Where's it at? Where's it going to be at?
It's going to be at Punch Elite Fitness. That's previously known as Punch Fitness Boxing. Okay. It's going to be on 1901 Northwest. 1901 Northwest, Miami Court Ave.
1901 Northwest Miami Court Ave, right?
Miami, Florida 33143.
So that's Punch Elite Fitness.
1136.
We gonna get this shit right, man. Hold on. We gonna get this right.
My fault.
But that's where, let's say if the Dolphins had an open practice, fans go out there and see that. No matter if it's 99 degrees or 109 degrees, hot as shit out there, people go watch it. People go see it. Miami Heat have open practice, fans go watch it. That's what you're building.
That's basically what media day is.
That's what you're building.
And we giving you guys some pizza, a little wine, some beers. You know, just come. It's a vibe.
Wait. At the end of the day, I don't think you should have said that part because now you can get some freeloading that motherfuckers that are high. Go eat pizza. Get some. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. Northwest Miami Court.
1901 Northwest Miami Court. Miami, Florida. 33136. Punch Elite Fitness is the location of Media Day for Harold the King Calderon for his November 10th fight. The Media Day is November 3rd. He just said that Gamboa is going to be there doing his Media Day. So, you know, this is dope. For those boxing fans, that want to elaborate more on something that Miami hasn't been offering, man, this is the opportunity to come see two dope-ass fighters. One homegrown, one hometown. It's basically the same shit, but I'm going to say it that way. One's homegrown and one's hometown.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So come through, but if y'all come and don't shake this man's hand before you go get a slice of pizza or something to drink, you're getting thrown out. We're going to have Buddy there at the door. We throwing people out. We go get food before you say what's up to the King or Gamboa or anybody else in the camp. You know, why I just giving a shout out? Let me give a shout out to Gabriel, right?
Yes, sir.
My
cousin Gabe.
Okay, good. We gotta give a shout out, man. Shout out to Beats in the Hood. Shout out to the Green Mile for making us making this event for the part 2 of Calderon with DreamBIG HipHop. You know, we at the Birdcage. You know, we'll explain that name another time. But that's where we at right now.
Nah, definitely gotta shout out TNZ.
Definitely. I got a TMZ hat for y'all, you know what I mean?
Straight.
I'm rocking it now, you know, I feel like we good now. I'm rocking it.
Been
I'm not
good
going to wear a
before
shirt
now.
till I get my crunch game going, but, you know, we going to get the hat. I'm good with it. I'm rocking
Hey, you
it.
gotta start somewhere, right? There you go, motivate you.
Yeah,
to finish.
definitely.
And definitely gotta shout out my manager, Ricardo Wilson. You know, gotta shout out New Champions Promotion for giving me the opportunity to showcase my talents again in my hometown. You know, gonna shout out Vamp Life, Jim Jones, Success and Enemies. We're gonna shout out Billy Blue.
There you go.
You know, Billy Blue Bullies. You know, the best dogs out. Into Deep Records, Tropical Breeze, Xavier Stories. I'm doing this off the top of my head. You know, this is my
that's
team,
natural.
and they
This
support
is
me,
a
so I gotta
scripture
give it
or
to them.
rehearsed. This is all at the top of your head. That's what's up.
Tropical Breeze, Auto Spa, you know. Fast Twitch, definitely got to shout out Fast. They keep me in shape, make sure that I'm on point.
As far as eating?
No, like physically.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
John, your trainer, John.
My new head trainer, John David Jackson, definitely got to shout him out.
That's what's up. Well, let me get on there and shout out, like I said a couple seconds ago, but I'm going to do it again for the Green Mile and Beats in the Hood. Shout out to my brothers Nori and DJ EFN with Drink Chance, because I always got to get in the love for inspiring me to get my shit together and talking about this.
Hey,
But
talking about, before I do that,
yeah.
I had to bring the big chain out.
There you
Nori.
go.
I focused in on it.
There you go.
I had to bring the big chain out for Nori. You inspired me.
Apartment 5E. You know,
Hey.
5E, the album, you know, that's a song with Fabulous, you know, shout out to Garcia's World who did that video. But yeah, but Harold Calderon got the big chain out, you know what I mean? And that's dope. That shit is hard. That's your logo too, right?
Yeah, that's my logo, yeah, man.
That's
Custom made. Gotta shout out my you know, it was a little gift I got from my jeweler, MB Jewelers and Nice Ice. They they surprised me with the gift after the win. So.
Oof. That's what's up. So check this out. This DreamBIG HipHop podcast, Harold Calderon. My pleasure for have you sitting down with us again. Thank you for making this happen again. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. I don't forget none of that thing. I know my roots. We growing. DreamBIG HipHop podcast is growing. Definitely. Your career is skyrocketing. I'm glad that we actually here to talk about it, to enjoy the moment as the process is going. You know, that's something that's real. Some people don't recognize that there's a developmental stage where now you're either a clean slate professional, because let's not forget you fought 30-something fights before you went professional.
No, I fought 85 fights. I was 68, 60.
I stand corrected. And you know what? I stand corrected.
17, something like
68 and 17, this young man fought before he went professional, and he's at the verge of going 18-0.
Won a silver medal.
Won a silver medal for Honduras.
Yeah.
Shout out. We got to get a Latino props, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
we did.
You know,
it wasn't overnight, man, and I still have a lot of more goals to crush, a lot more things to win, and a lot more things to do, man. And I'm just happy that we growing together. You know what I mean?
We sure are.
I'm definitely not every fight. This is I gotta come here first. This is my
question
first.
is how he looked younger than the first time we interviewed him.
Hey,
I was already impressed the first time. He came here looking younger than the first time.
When we first met him, I said, "Then this dude is young." And then I saw him whooping ass, and I said, "Okay, you know, he showed is your age." And like my man Landy Lakes just said, "You look younger."
Right.
So is that part of your like rejuvenation therapy, or you just on point with your health?
It's basically I'm eating good right now. Get trimmed. They got me right. They bring me my meals, so I'm eating good. My training's good. Everything is good. My life is good. Like my
You don't
family.
drink,
I just
you
got
don't
engaged
smoke.
too. You know what I mean?
Congratulations.
So, thank
you.
you.
got
thank you.
engaged.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's what's up.
You know?
That's what's up. I'm not mad with the marriage. You know, for a lot of people can't
We
live
just
that
don't
way.
condone that shit.
But you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
Do it.
Nah, it's all good. No doubt.
Nah, we condone it. Fuck the listen to talk about that. Don't listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's up, man. Congratulations. So now let's just take that as a dream big moment.
Right.
You know, we touch that. That's the way, you know, we get it going here at the podcast. So your dream big moment after the fight, on a personal level, you got engaged. You bet on the healthier side. You know, you got a head trainer that's tightening you up even more. So you really are a sight to see. And I think the boxing ring don't really understand the athlete that they got. You know, I know the boxing ring is
Appreciate
okay.
that.
Podcast listeners can't hear what the fuck he said because he don't got a mic. But my man Londa's giving him props. It is bars. I know bars. We don't do that. But no, it's all love. But anyway, Jairo, the King Calderon, we're going for 18-0, November 10th. We at the Miami Fair Expo, New Champions Promotions, TMZ, Punch Elite Fitness, the cousin Gabriel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The new fiance, Dream Big Hip Hop podcast, and anything else you want to say, you know what I'm saying, is all yours right now.
Nah, I just want to say thanks again for having me, and I'll be here again. This is my new house, man. Whenever, you know.
That's
I'm
what's up.
comfortable. I'm chilling.
There you go.
Chilling.
We home
the
team.
bird cage.
And we in the bird
We're in
cage,
the bird
baby.
cage. Shout out.
It's an undisclosed location. You will not find it on
Definitely.
GPS.
Hey, I
You heard
ain't
me?
telling. You don't have to kill me. It's Harold the King Calderon, fighting November 10th at the Miami Youth Fair Expo Center. Hope to see y'all there. What's your dream big moment?
Gotta dream big, gotta dream big. Gotta dream big, gotta dream big. Gotta dream big, gotta dream big. Gotta dream big.
Who will stop me now? I always been hip.